Hello viewers from home and abroad. Welcome to Voice Marina Live Studio. This is Jasser Suhal with you. Today we have arranged a talk show titled Potentialities of Multidimensional Tourism in Cox's Bazar. We have invited in our studio as the honorable guest Mr. Shafiul Alam, General Manager of Ocean Paradise Hotel Limited, and the President of Civil Society of Cox's Bazar, Abu Murshid Chaudhry Koka. So, first of all, I would like to know from Mr. Koka, would you please tell us what do you think and what do you know about the multi-dimensional tourism?
Thank you, Sahil. Actually, tourism is changing day by day. Once upon a time there was only focus on a particular issue, but nowadays thing is changing. The holiday makers are used to enjoy the multidimensional factors which is prevailing in different, if you say about the Thailand, Myanmar and other things, so they are going to enjoy not only their heritage, they also like to enjoy, religious tourism, sports tourism and river tourism, cultural tourism, youth tourism,
religious,
lot of. And the most important thing is this: Cox's Bazar containing all the elements.
All the elements is prevailing here in Cox's Bazar.
Yes, exactly. But yet to be explored. This is the important thing. So we have to explore. We have a lot of potentiality in Cox's Bazar. All the factors are prevailing here. So the initiative to be taken to explore how to explore. We have a lot of opportunity for ecotourism as well. We have only not have the unbroken sandy Long Beach, but we have also our biodiversity. We can also biodiversity as well as we can go for the village tourism. We have a lot of coastal belt. We can enjoy a lot of things as well.
If we look to the Ramu even.
Yes.
It's a very historical place. Recently there is a statue of Buddha.
Yeah.
That is established in Ramu. So 100 feet long, the live-laying statues of the Buddha.
Yeah.
So as far as my knowledge goes, it is the biggest statue, live-laying style statue in South Asia.
Yes.
And in the other hand, in Ramkot, there is a very primitive ages monastery which was built by the Shamrat King Ashoka. So it was established in 308 BC, 308 BC. So on the other hand, we have all the potentialities.
Exactly.
So now this is the time to implementations.
Yes, we have to go for the comprehensive approach. If you at all, like to explore our tourism sector, then we have to go the comprehensive approach, and both from the government side and government have to develop the infrastructure. There's a lot of public, investor is waiting for this, because you have to secure first communication. You have to secure the safety
and security.
Yes. And they don't bother to stay in a 5-star hotel. There's a lot of segment. You see, there's 2 or 3 categories of holiday makers. Some holiday makers like to, just for the they stay in a 5-star hotel, they only read the books and go back. And there's some other holiday makers, around the year they travel. They like to stay in economic hotel, or they like to in eco-friendly resort. So there's a lot of things. And in Japan I have seen, they have also they develop some, in Vietnam as well, they have some village tourism. They go to the village, stay in a poor hard. They like to have their food, they like to used to know their culture. This is a different dimension. Yes.
So Mr. Alam, what is your preoccupation regarding that issue?
Recently we have discussed with one of the farmhouse close to the Cox's Bazar. I've personally been there, and with that farmhouse we're working to take out our guests who come here to make holiday for a half-day tour, and we drop them in the river. They go by engine board, reach that place, they'll spend half day looking at the fish catching, and there's a poultry farm. They also have agriculture farm, and around that project they build a lot of coconut tree, date tree, and different kind of trees, which I personally like the idea, because this young boy been in Thailand, has seen this kind of tourism that attracts people. Apart from the multi-dimensional tourism in Cox's Bazar, this place has a lot of potential.
Right, exactly.
Recently, we got quite a number of inquiries about MICE tourism.
MICE.
Meeting Incentive Conference. From outside Bangladesh, from China, from India.
Even from India?
Yes, they want to bring their own people, about office people, to have a conference, workshop, seminar, a change for them, and also it's good for the organizer to have a very good sessions for their employees. FIT frequent individual travelers are coming here around the year, and we have a very good market for weekenders, especially people from Chittagong, people from Dhaka. 5 working days they remain busy. On the last working day they just get out of their office for 2 days.
Right.
This has improved, and day by day is increasing.
So will you tell me that what is your recommendations to uphold the tourism properly?
Now, the biggest difficulties for the people to come down here is a railway line. This place need a railway line.
Easy communication.
Easy communication.
Easy communications.
And the present runway, the size of the runway cannot bring a mid-range aircraft.
The government have taken initiative to extend the runway as well as we know.
Government has taken initiative. They will extend it by 3,000 meters. That will allow a mid-range aircraft to come to Cox's Bazar, and I believe gradually this will increase. And the other is the Grand Trunk Road, which was planned to connect it with Asian highways.
The Asian highways.
That will bring a lot of inbound tourists from China.
China to Malaysia.
China to Malaysia. Thailand, Singapore. The potentiality is enormous. The natural beauty, the beach, the coral island that we have. There is a plenty of opportunity to bring the scuba diver here.
Yes. Scuba diving, yes.
And hiking. In the Hiltrax area.
Hiking.
And
you know, we have river, we have hills, we have sea, we have a lot of things. Just we need to combine efforts, you know. And especially I would like to know from Mr. Koka. So people are coming here for sunset. After sunset, there's no scope of amusement. So what should be the way?
This is a very important question. After sunset, there is no amusement. So a few days before I shared with Mr. Alam that if they arrange some river cruising, you know, after sunset they can arrange some river cruising. We have 2 channels, very nice channel, Moishkali channel and Kutubdia channel. We can use it. We can use the Bakkali river as well. After sunset they can go for having some music and have their dinner. They can boating around. It's a very simple way. But main thing is government have to
after sunset
they can enjoy
some kind of entertainment.
Work the opportunity.
Whole day they go to the beach, they go to the safari park, they go to other areas in religious spots. But when they come back in the evening, really there is no activities.
So people getting more after sunset. So as a general manager of a 5-star hotel, so from your hotel, what kinds of initiative you are taking to make sure the amusement of your board?
We are trying to promote the local culture, local ethnic cultural groups. We do perform, especially now during the weekend, but throughout the week it's difficult because of the recent unrest which is going on in the country. That is not really permitting us to have this kind of evening activities in the hotel, because we need people. there.
Nowadays, yes, you're suffering.
I'm very hopeful that in the coming days these political things will be over. The country will be in peace, and tourists will start pouring in, provided the government.
And thousands of tourists will be thrown here to the sea. So what do you want to see?
One more thing is, as more as we keep them busy, more days, the more we earn. This is the vision. If we keep the tourists 5 days, 7 days, 10 days, keep them busy with different tourist experts, yes, the more we earn. This is the most important. You see, after 2 days they became bored. So we have 8 Upajilas, and we have 8 different dimensions over there. We have some industry, salt industry. If I keep them busy with to see how to salt is producing, how they make it, they can go over there.
Yes,
we have some betel nut and betel plantations. So this is our resource. We can take them to the rubber plantation as well. We can show them, keep them busy, and this is an initiative. And more one thing is this: you have to create a welcoming attitude first from the very inception point. If you see in the airport, in the bus terminal, you have to create a welcoming attitude for the tourist.
For the tourist, yes. Especially for the tourist.
Exactly. Otherwise, you cannot develop.
So I know, in that point, I want to say one thing, that is, media has a big role to play.
Yes,
how do you agree with that?
Absolutely. Because they have to present this place, present the entire thing to the readers. So readers get confidence. Hey, let's go.
To be here. And another question is to Mr. Abu Murshid Chaudhry. So, will you tell me the story behind the reason to come forward for online televisions like Voice Marina? Because as well as we know, you're the managing director of Voice Marina, first of all online televisions from Cox's Bazar.
Thank you, Suhail. Actually, information technology and digital Bangla as well 3G. This is our main, capital. So we think with the help of some young, amateur journalists, we started this initiative only to explore Cox's Bazar, only to explore tourism over here. But let the people around the world what we have, how can we explore it? Or if they like to visit, we have a lot of opportunities. One more thing, we have some existing opportunity, we have to maintain them. Secondly, we have some potentialities, we have to explore it. As I told you, you told me just a few minutes before, we have a Buddha statue. And not only Buddha, we have some Hindu also. Yes. We have some
very ancient.
In Maheshkali, Adinath. We have some religious leaders' graveyard in Kutubdia and other part of the district. Yes. So we have to explore. We can explore it. We have to keep the tourists busy for 10 days, 7 days. Then
we earn more.
And more important thing is that we have to create awareness among the mass people, because our livelihood is depend on this tourism.
So, dear audience, we are coming in an end. Both the guests are emphasized to uphold the tourism with the collective effort from the government side, and stakeholders will go on the way how to uphold the tourism, especially the multi-dimensional tourism in Cox's Bazar. So with that hope, we are ending our program. Don't forget to keep in touch with us. www.voicemarina. This is voicemarina.com. Dear audience, thank you for being with us. Thank you very much.